Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We are live streaming right across the world on Facebook and YouTube and all over the place. So I'm going to put a quick timer on. If you're here in the Zoom room, type in where you're watching us from. Check if your guests are here live. Maybe they're watching us on YouTube. Maybe they're watching us on Facebook. 30 seconds to check that out, and then we'll get started. Alrighty, welcome online, ladies and gentlemen. We are live streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and here in the Zoom room. In fact, don't be shy. If you're actually online, do us a favor, no matter which medium you're watching us on, type in where you're watching us from right now. For those people who don't speak fluent English, here in the Zoom room live, if you go to the bottom of the screen, you can click closed captions in many languages. And in about 48 hours from now, the YouTube channel will play back with pretty much every language as closed captions as well. Today you're blessed because one of my good friends, who is a pioneer of the Neumi market in New Zealand, will be presenting, and that is Prue Hours and Greg Dixon. And so they've been here since day one. So with that in mind, I can't think of anybody better versed to share with you the Neumi story today. Over to you guys.
Well, thanks, Michael. Thanks for the introduction. It's great to be present today, and we're beaming in from Christchurch, New Zealand. It's a beautiful day here, autumn day, ready to rock into the snow season, but super. So anyway, let's get stuck in and say, who's Neumi? So we are the trailblazers, innovators, and disruptors dedicating to revolutionising health and wellness through our cutting-edge technology
Hey,
hydrostat. We'll be
Greg,
hearing more about that.
your slides haven't come up yet, buddy. Just a quick thing, not at this end.
Oh, okay. A little IT issue here. Sorry about that, chaps. Let's just go back a bit. Probably sharing the screen or something. Got my IT expert Prue here.
Great. Hit the share button.
Can't see the share button, Michael. Can you?
Okay, interesting. We've got a technical glitch on your end. Give me 2 seconds. I could always bring the slides up at this end. Just give me 10 seconds and we'll run it that way. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. I hope there's no cat lovers online.
Nothing
And
like a bit of pressure to bring out the best in people.
yeah. It's totally fine. Here we go, guys. So back to where you're at, my friend.
All right, let's give this a crack.
We've got nothing, Michael.
Oh, really? Okay, this is weird. Well, guys, I'm not sure.
Okay.
You got it now?
We've got...
No. Okay, here we go. All right.
Are you good?
We are good. Good now, I think.
Ah, I see. You're sharing a different screen. Guys, let me just take right over because it's actually going to impact it and I'll jump in. Let me know when you can see my screens, but I'll jump in and take over just for now. So the problem that we are going to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen, is poor absorption rates. And studies show that 90% of oral supplements don't get absorbed by the body, and that means a fraction of the nutrients get to where they need to be. Now, with that in mind, we've invented something called hydrostat that transforms that by delivering nutrients to a human cell in about 70 seconds. Now, there are three things that make us completely unique. And they are cell size on the left-hand side. You can see that our ingredients are as low as 10 millimicrons. That's 10 nanometers. No one else in any products out there is doing that, utilizing ultra purified water molecules as we do with hydrostat. Older technologies such as liposomal can do the same, but much bigger size of particle, which means they don't absorb into a human cell as shown here. So all nanotechnology is not equal as they say. And then, of course, surface area means that we do get a larger surface area as well. Now, with that in mind, those three things make us completely different. And that leads us to the product getting to be able to enter the cells. And then let's talk about one ingredient, which is glutathione. If you've come on here, no doubt the person who invited you has had you view a quick video, which is about glutathione first, just to arm you with some basic information. But it's the master antioxidant of your body. It is the key to protecting your health, your cells, detoxify of the cells, the key to life, health, performance, protection, longevity, everything. In fact, glutathione is the only antioxidant that can recycle things like vitamin C and D as well. It's the most researched molecule in medicinal chemistry with over 200,000 studies on PubMed as compared with vitamin C that only has 82,000. Now, with that in mind, the doctors all have the same thing to say. They say it is absolutely phenomenal because glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant you've probably never heard of, fighting off the diseases you probably fear the most. So write it down. And if you're chronically fatigued, if you run down, if your body isn't firing all cylinders, maybe low glutathione is part and the cause and effect. Now, Greg, just making sure, are those slides coming up at your end? Because you can take
Yeah,
over.
they're coming through loud and clear, man. Awesome.
Beautiful. Well, over to you,
I'll see if I can take over, eh?
Go for it.
Let's rock and roll. It's nothing like a bit of a challenge here. Hey, so
Is this
yeah,
your twin brother?
we're all good.
Sorry,
I think we're going. So hey,
good.
like as you can see with as glutathione, you naturally has it in the body when you're 18 to 20. That's your physical peak. But as you age, from about 18 to 20, it goes downhill. So cause of that is like lifestyle changes, invasion of toxins and heavy metals, etc. And then as other things go up, like the oxidative stress, that's part of the aging process. So if you can click on those screens through, Michael, it'll be awesome. So like the benefits of glutathione. So the worst thing is glutathione decreases, like as we're saying, like from the age of 20. You get a weakened immune system, muscle weakness, aches and pains, dull, dry skin, and you tend to pack on a little bit of pork around the middle, as the blokes will know after like maybe 30. So on the flip side, the good signs of glutathione are a boosted immune system, sustained mental and physical energy, and faster recovery after exercise or even a hard day at work. You get a balanced digestive system, reduced allergic reactions, and also really good weight management. That's always a good thing. Anyway, like any people out there, click in the chat who doesn't want any of those boosted benefits of glutathione. So let's take a look at the hydrostat and also the product breakdown. So let's do the legals first. We've got the FDA disclaimer. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. So with, what happens with decrease of the glutathione as we age? It's environment, leaving no practical way to get into the cells. That's the problem. So here comes the 7th Cavalry. Over the hill is Neumi's NutraSwish. So our proprietary technology, Hydrostat, delivers glutathione, L-cysteine, curcumin, and other nutrients. So the benefits with having that, 4 big things here, are boosted immune system, joint support, less aches and pains, clean and sustained energy, and also rapid recovery after exercise. Another interesting one there, the skin is the largest organ in the body. So, we've got to protect ourselves from that. So with skincare, any skincare product out there really gets past the first layers of skin, resulting in the need for many products. Neumi Skin is mint. It just comes out with the hydrostat technology again, delivering hyaluronic acid, curcumin, collagen, and many other good nutrients. So the benefits you can see on the screen there helps reduce pore size, brightens an even skin tone, and fights skin aging and pollutants. A real interesting one there. You'll see a lot of people out there, they're reaching for those tall, skinny aluminium cans for an energy boost and mental focus and stuff. But Neumi has a solution there with a clean solution called Neuro. It delivers through the hydrostat again, ingredients like arginine, magnesium, glutamate, L-theanine, caffeine, and other cool ingredients to give you some good benefits like enhanced memory, improved mood, increased focus, rapid energy, and heightened brain performance. And who doesn't want that? Interesting one there for the girls. Today's environmental disruptors are having an increased negative effect on women's health and hormones. Over the hill again, and the third wave from Neumi is hers. So every woman knows about the inconvenience about cycles and hormone changes. So with hydrostat technology, every ingredient in our botanical formula are carefully selected to create a well-rounded blend of benefits. With hers, every woman can flourish. So it helps alleviate bloating, PMS, and other stuff that you saw there. Oh, go back again. Enhances mood and overall well-being. So blokes, get a pallet load of that into the house for the girls, and every man can flourish too. Hey, on the tail end here, one of the coolest new products that we've got out here is the hair. So hair is interesting. So with healthy hair and scalp, sometimes it can be elusive due to issues like dryness or dandruff, thinning, and hormonal or environmental factors. So with Neumi here, we've got a new formula, again, with the Hydrostack technology. It delivers powerful ingredients. So it strengthens hair, scalp health, moisture and smoothness, heat protection from the hair dryer, and increases hair density. And that's great. It gives you a good peacock. Anyway, I'm going to pass it over to Prue. Like a lot of partners work, 1 + 1 = 11. Prue is the number 10. So I'd like to pass it over to her just to finish off the slides and round out. So thanks very much from our side of the country. So here we go, Prue.
Beautiful. Great job, Greg, considering the technical glitch. Over to you, Prue.
Thanks. Thanks, Greg. Yeah. Hi. Hey, so I'm just going to finish out here. I take it the slides aren't working from this end. So let's look at, now that we've seen some of the products and what we offer, let's look at some feedback from people who have been using the products. And this is Bill Gillespie, and he's a 62-year-old powerlifting world champ. And he was using, in his 40s, another glutathione product, actually a glutathione precursor, and he broke a world record at 49 years of age of 804 pounds, which is a huge 364 kilos. But then when he got into his 60s, we thought, wonder what would happen if we gave him our product with the new technology and the new way to get it into the cells. Well, at the age of 62, he smashed his previous world record by bench pressing an incredible 1,129 pounds, which is 512 kilos. So, and they say it's a world record that is unlikely to be beaten ever again. And here we have a younger guy. This is Lachlan from Melbourne, Australia, and he's a 24-year-old athlete and personal trainer and a gym manager, and he just loves using the products. With his training and his recovery, it really helps with that. It's also helped him do personal best on his lifts and also recover faster. And next we have, this is Dane, and she's a 34-year-old homeschooling mum of 3. And so she basically needs a medal just for that. And she says as soon as she started using Swish on day 1, she found she had more energy. But then when she added the HERS product in as well, she said it helped with her mood swings, bloating, and breast tenderness every month. And here we have Jeannie, and she's a 55-year-old natural health skincare specialist, and she says she's got a great testimony. She goes, wow, Neuro is a noticeable cognitive focus, clarity, memory, and energy boosting, get a ton of stuff done Swish that she'll never go a day without. And these benefits are on top of what she was getting from the Swish as well. And here we have Keith, and Keith is a 61-year-old guy from Louisiana, and he had suffered from a neck and shoulder injury, and just 48 hours after beginning the Swish, he said he awoke and realized that he had slept all night long, which he hadn't done in over a year. And so with using the Swish, he was able to return to his exercise program. And now let's look at some of the incredible before and after photos from our skincare. And this is Elaine from South Australia. And it actually looks like Elaine has lost a lot of weight, but she swears that she lost no weight over this 30-day period. And her skin just looks incredible. Her skin has just tightened and looks so much healthier. She's amazing. And here we have Linda from Indonesia, and she said this is after only 17 days. And look how her skin has brightened. It's lost all that dark and rough edges. And she also says that using the Swish has helped her sleep better. So she feels a lot better during the day and more enthusiastic as well. And this beautiful lady is in her 80s and she's from Nigeria. And you've got to love it. She said she was using it 3 to 4 times a day, which I love. And look at the difference in her skin after just 4 weeks. And this is Donna from Texas, and you can see the difference in her, both around her mouth and also her neck, which is one of the hardest areas to actually improve. And that was after only 8 weeks. And here we have Sherry, and she's kind of like our pin-up girl. And you can see the photo on the right, and that is actually 6 years after her first photo. And she actually looks 10 years younger than her first photo. Just unbelievable. So here we've got a couple of hair testimonies as well, and this is Rick, and he says he was so happy to be chosen for the trial and to test the hair product out, and he just loves the results and said he will continue using it. And this is Jamie from Louisiana, and she's been using it for 5 months and is now able to put her hair up, wear it shoulder length, or even put it up in a ponytail, which she's never been able to do before. And the last one on the hair is Sherry again. And Sherry says after years of amazing results with Neumi Skin, she had high expectations for the hair product, and wow, it exceeded them all. So if you'd like to see some more testimonies and some more information about what we've been talking about today, please go over to our Facebook page. And the official Neumi Facebook page is called Neumi New You. So please go there and just answer a couple of simple questions, and you can have a look at all sorts of wonderful testimonies. So let's look at our vision, and where does it come from? It all comes from this incredible guy called Stephen K. Scott, and he is our founder. I've been fortunate enough, well, Greg and I have been fortunate enough to know Steve for about 18 years. And Steve always looked for breakthrough products, and he would market them on TV and using the infomercial scheme. It's not a scheme, but using infomercials. And over the years, he actually
John, you're not drinking the water, are you?
Sorry, let me just mute that person.
Have to use.
Oh, we've got all sorts of challenges here today. And so Steve has actually, over the years, generated over $4 billion in revenue. One of the most well-known ones is possibly the Total Gym with Chuck Norris and Christy Brinkley that lots of people have heard of. And he was about to retire when he said he came across the biggest breakthrough of his life. And thankfully, he came out of retirement and brought Neumi to the world. And Aaron Rennett is the most amazing president and CEO, and he says his aim is to ensure that Neumi is the most field-driven and responsive company within the industry. We also have an incredible science and medical advisory board. We have approximately 20 doctors and scientists from Harvard, Mayo Clinic. We have heart transplant surgeons, gene expression scientists, and many more, and they all serve for free, which is unheard of in this industry because of the results that they've all seen from their own clients. So please head over to neumi.com and you can look at their full biographies. So let's look at execution and how to bring all this home. We could have easily stayed with infomercials with Steve's expertise in that, but thankfully he chose to go to the home-based business model. And here's just a couple of stats from last year. There was over $207 billion in sales, which was up 6.2% from the year before, and 180 million people involved around the world. But here at Neumi, we are growing like nobody's business, and we're now in over 74 countries in just over 4 years. We have over 250,000 members worldwide and unparalleled compensation and benefits. So let's just take a wee look at some of those and show you how to leverage the power of this incredible technology. We have 0 membership fees, free membership perks, wholesale pricing for members, free business tools. We don't charge for tools and apps like other companies do. We also have 3 ways to earn weekly commissions paid on up to 7 generations, and 4 ways to earn monthly commissions paid on all generations to infinity. So let's look at what you might want out of this business. You might want a return on investment just to get your products paid for. You may want to have a residual income so you can take the family on a nice holiday every year, or to help with your mortgage payments. Or you might want to build a legacy asset that you can pass to your children and to your grandchildren, and we can help with any of those. So just in closing, where are you at today? You love what you've seen, even with the technical hiccups, and you're ready to get started. Or two, you want to try the product, so please reach out to the person that invited you to the presentation. Or three, you need more information. On any of those, please go back to the person that invited you here today. And so it's been our pleasure to present to you today, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are watching from.
Beautiful. Well done. And congratulations on handling the technical glitches. A sign of a good leader is someone who can pivot, and these guys did a great job without technology in their hands. Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick promotion as we finish. Tomorrow at exactly this time, tomorrow will be our Members Night event, and we have a special event because we're about to roll out a brand new website and a brand new app. And in anticipation of that, we want to make sure that everyone knows how to use social media in the right way and not to spam the Neumi name all over the place. So if we hand you this new tool, which we will be in about a week or so, all going well, it's like handing a gun to a baby if we don't give you some training. So tomorrow, make sure everyone is on Members Night to know how not to use that new tool, and how, yes, to build a great engaging tribe on social media that will pay big dividends if you do take the correct advice. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks again to Prue and Greg